Couldn't help myself. Just watching my fat ass moving. What's going on? How are we all? Hope we're all doing well, picking some locks and keeping it bloody legal. And I apologise if I look like shit. I am food. Absolutely flat out night at work. I have not stopped. Haven't had a break tonight or last night. Didn't break anything. It was just absolutely hectic. So, as promised, casual Friday night live. We sit back, have a drink. I'm having an energy drink because I'm rooted. And don't give a shit. It's casual Friday. So, let's do a quick shout out. Starry Lock, what's going on, my mate? Chris Capoon, Keyless Entry, brother, what's going on? How are you? That's it at the moment. 8 people watching. If you haven't commented already, hit a comment. Let me see who's on. See what's going on. Pocket Woman, g'day. Talking to an Indian girl at work, and she was saying, because I said to her, Namaste Kazahel, which is Hindi for hello, how are you? And she goes, oh my god, your pronunciation is so good. Funky Monkey, what's going on, bro? Sean, Butcher's Block. Yes, it's working. Our NBN went out 2 days in a row, box on the wall, no internet for freaking ages. Whole day for one of them, and now it's up and working. Hopefully they've fixed their shit. But anyway, as I was saying, I worked with this Indian girl. I said, namaste kasehel. And she was saying, my pronunciation's so well. She goes, it was hard learning English because when she came to Australia, the way we pronounce stuff, we shorten everything in a way. Petrol station is a servo. Your bottle shop where you go and buy alcohol from is a bottle-o. And she's saying we always say, g'day. It's not hello or g'day or good day, it's g'day. So let me quickly catch up, see who else is on here. James, love the name, James, it works. Machine Jade, Lockpicking, g'day. Yes, Butchers, fuck the NBN. They are shit, especially IONET. So you're probably wondering if you saw the start what I was doing up on the whiteboard, except for writing hello everyone in a fucking ugly shaped pic. One of the things I wanted to cover today, because it was brought up in the discussion recently, my process when I review items, because today being an awesome day, I got in a new delivery from Locksmith's Toolbox, which I've got sitting right here. So I've got some new stuff to review and a lot more stuff to give away. And since everyone's here, why not show you actually what I'm going to be giving away? So everyone on here will have a Oh my god! Don's Locks is on! What is going on, brother, up north? Fucking cold here. But since you're all on here, if you haven't already, go check out Wednesday's review video of the Dino Pick Gun. This is the review item I reviewed on Wednesday, and I am giving it away as well. So go jump on that review, and you got to use the code word in a comment, which is BSCUMBER, which is spelled BESCUMBER. And next Wednesday, I'll tell you what the actual meaning of BSCUMBER is. A few of them were already onto it. One of them looked it up. But go and comment on that video with the code word BSCUMBER, and you can go in the draw to win the Euro pick gun. thought I'd get that one out there. But some stuff, new stuff, just arrived today, so I thought I'd show you what we've got, what I'm going to be giving away, and what I'm going to be reviewing, and what's mine. So let me quickly catch up on comments. See who else is on here. Yes, Don's Locks. G'day, mofo. Funky Monkey. Ronald Williams. G'day. How are you all? Lockpicker 1973. It's good to see new subscribers and new people. Yes, B Scumber Keyless. Not on this one. Wednesday's review just went. No prank calling me tonight, Dons. I know you like to do that to SE Lock and Key. But what will I be reviewing and what's being given away? Well, a few of the items they've sent in I've already done reviews on. So these are extra items that I'm just going to give away. The first one, this is actually one that I wanted. They haven't released this on the website yet. This is the very first one to go out. It's the brand new to them. This is the Sparrow's Scarab pig set, so I will be doing a review of this. That one's mine though. I got another set of they sent me another set of the Sparrow's Euro drivers. Now, I did buy a set, which I've used in videos, but that's my set. Brand new set. I haven't reviewed them yet, so I'm going to review them. And this one, excuse me, will be given away as well. An Octo Rake, I've reviewed them. That one's going to be given away. I've got another brand new gut tool, the gut wrench, designed by the legendary and awesome Lock Noob. That is going to be given away. I already have a set of these that I have reviewed. This is the Southord SDJ 13 Jigglers. They're tempered stainless steel. They're for pin tumbler locks. I was actually talking... Sorry, I'm trying to approve messages here. I was actually talking to the guy who designs these. Absolutely awesome chap. Really nice to talk to him. And he was saying that he is actually working on a new set, a new designed one. So I already have a set of these. These will be given away. So stay tuned. I'm going to be giving a lot of stuff away. This is actually one I was after. It's a little tool for single pin picking the tubular locks, since I have the picks for them for impressioning. So that one was mine that I put in for. A set of comb picks and tension wrench, top of the keyway tensioners all in one. I will be reviewing these. I was having a little play when they first come in today. These also have a tensioner for tubular locks, but I'm going to review these. I already have a set of combs. I already have sets of top of the keyway tensioners. This is going to be given away as well. And of course, a brand spanking new revolver. I did have one of these. I reviewed it, and then I turned it into a multi-person challenge lock. I sent up to Funky Monkey. I'm not sure where it is now. I think he sent it off to who's next? Jason Carlson, and then he was going to send it on to Lockmania. But brand new one in here, still everything in the package. I have reviewed this, so I will be giving this one away. But this is all the stuff that arrived today. So all of this sitting right here, plus more I've got sitting up on the top shelf there. These are all going to be given away. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'd like to get back to the community. It's what this sport is about. Let me just quickly catch up, see if there's anyone else I have missed. Yeah, keyless entry. Everyone subscribe to everyone. Oh, Alpha Centurion Lockpicking. What's going on? Good to see you on here. Leon's Lockpad. What's going on, bruv? Yeah, everyone relax. Leon's here. I think I've caught up with everyone. Lockstock, Bob. Thumbs up. What's going on, mate? So, let me get them back over this way. So you're probably wondering what I was doing on the whiteboard up here. I thought I'd actually take you through, since I've got stuff into review today, I wanted to show you my process on how I go about reviewing stuff. Like prior to the video, say like the multi-pick Bogota 13p set that I just reviewed recently as well. I thought it'd be quite interesting to show you how the process I go through prior to actually doing the video, because I don't just get an item in and then do a video on it straight away. I don't agree with that because you can't give a full in-depth representation of the item. So I don't know how well this is going to go, but I'll try and move my camera up a bit closer. A little bit like that. How it may work, I don't know. Get rid of that shit. So, kind of hoping this works. When I get a brand new set of products in to review, I spend minimum, if it's an item, say like the gut wrench that Locknu designed, that I popped open a heap of locks, tested out to see if the cores would fit in it. You know, something simple like that. Not really that big of a deal to go reviewing. But if it is a pick set or a tool such as that, the minimum time I will spend using that set is 2 weeks. That's really bad too. Shit. Let's show how tired I am. 2 weeks is the minimum amount of time I will spend on it. Anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks I will spend working with a product before I actually review it. What's going on, Marine International? Good to see you, mate. So, when it comes to a pick set, there's a couple of things that I look at before I start using it. The first thing I will actually do is look up the pick set online and find out what the thickness is of the actual picks, and then I'll take my digital caliper and I'll actually measure it to make sure, you know, that it's in what they say. I'll also look at, then the first thing I do is determine whether it's a set for beginners or a set for, you know, more intermediate pickers. What determines that for me is the thickness of the shaft. So, like a multi-pick that has a very thin shaft to their hook, I would not recommend that for beginners because of how thin the distance is from here to here. Because of how thin it is and the amount of pressure that a beginner would use on the pick, it would just snap very, very easily. So a set like the Southall PXS14, which has a very wide shaft to the pick, is more designed for beginners. How this goes about, so if it's designed more for a beginner compared to a intermediate picker, will depend on how I actually test the product. So for a beginner, and I can tell you now, when I got the Southall PXS14 set in, let me bring my comments up here. Keyless is colorblind. Well, it's all black to you then. When I got in, like, you know, the Sparrow sets, and even this one, which will be given away as well, the Southall MPXS 08. Again, this pig set has a very, very, I don't know if you can see, very thick width to the shaft. I have reviewed this item in the past. That's why I haven't touched this one. It's just going to be going straight to a giveaway. I will treat it like a beginner does, and that means putting a hell of a lot of force on it. If it breaks, it breaks. You know, I will, if it's designed for a beginner, as I'm like trying to say, I will put beginner, I will pick like a beginner. So I'll put a lot of force on the picks and I'll try and really bully those pins into place. Heavy, heavy tension. For intermediates, I'll pick like an intermediate picker, you know, where we develop our feel and skill to use lighter tensions and stuff like that. And I will go through and pick as many locks as I can over the 2 to 3 week period. To see how well they perform, how well they go, all the feel, the feedback, how comfortable they are to use, all of that information that I get from it all goes into my review. Not B, you fucking idiot. At the end. So all the information I get from the feel, the feedback, and the way it works all goes to my final review. The other thing I look at is the finish on the picks. So, for instance, the multi-pick Bogota set that I just reviewed not that long ago, the finish on the picks. So, for the Bogota, I cannot draw tonight. What the? So, for instance, the Bogotas, I'll look at I'll look at the finish of the picks, how well they are shaped. In the valleys, how rough they are. Do they need finishing? Anything like that. Which also, the finish and do they need finishing also goes into the final review. The price on how much the pick set costs also goes into the final review product. So all the information that I can get over the 2 to 3 week period on a pick set will actually go into the final review. That's why my reviews are actually longer than most, and I go through in a lot of detail, or try to go through a lot of detail and cover a lot of things in the reviews and really show what the picks are, how they're made, what I like about them, and what I don't like about them. So if a pick set, for instance, if I start picking and my pick, if it's designed, say, for a beginner, clean up some of this shit. So if the pick set is actually designed for a beginner, with a beginner in mind, and I pick like a beginner does, so slightly heavier tension than what I would actually use or recommend, you know, quite heavy tension, really start to bully those pins. If the pick starts off like this, and then after not even a week, it starts to bend, then that will also affect my final review if the metal is quite soft. Now, picks do over time start to bend and warp. My sparrows have started to. I've been using them for a bloody long time. Yeah, I'm not trying to get you back to school. I'm just trying to explain my process. Because, as I said, I got into a discussion. Someone didn't understand what my process was, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you. So, pretty much everything that I can get, all the information, every feedback, the feel, how they perform, all the information, and my own, in a way, you can't help it, it's a part of everything, my own personal bias as well. I try not to let that interfere with that, but sometimes, you know, you just get a product, you yourself absolutely bloody love it, and you want to give it a good review. It may not deserve a bloody good review, but, you know, it's something you love. Like at the moment, the Scarab picks, I've been wanting them friggin' ages. I finally got a set, and in a way, I know I'll try not to, but in a way, there might be a small amount of personal bias into it. But one thing I do not agree with, and I will not actually do, is say that an item is good if I do not think it is. I won't just say if it's Sparrow's product is going to be good. I've reviewed Sparrow's products. I said it does have some good points, but it also has fucking shit points and bad points. And I will always give you an honest review of what the final product actually, what I think of it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. If I do like it, I'll tell you. If it has good points, I'll let you know what the good points are. If it has bad points, I'll let you know what the bad points are. And then hopefully it gives you enough information to be able to make an informed decision on purchasing said product. But, there is a lot of work, and it really takes me 2-3 weeks of working just with that one product to come up with a final review, if you can understand all my fucking bullshit here. But I had someone ask me about my process, is it just because it's shiny? Do I give it a good review? No. There is a hell of a lot of information and stuff that I put into it, a hell of a lot of work to give you a full-on, honest review of a product. And, yeah, if it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. The Sparrow's tensioning wheel, for instance, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good, and I said that in the review. The tension wheel, it was all right. It had good points. It was great for raking locks. Probably using the snap gun, it was really good. But single pin picking, absolutely shithouse. Blocks a lot of your stuff. So, I hope that kind of clears it up from the discussion I was having the other night. But, I know I've seen 2 people have dropped off already. But yeah, I just wanted to try and, give you a little insight into how I go about doing a review. Just because something's pretty fucking cool looking and shiny doesn't mean I'm going to give it a good review. If it is shit, I'm going to say it's shit. If it bends like one of my earliest homemade picks, this thing's crap. If I start picking a lock and the steel just starts bending like that, I'm not going to say it's freaking good. I'm going to tell you it's crap. Don't buy it. But anyway, let me quickly catch up on comments. I hope that, gives you a bit more of an insight and peace of mind in what I get up to when I do the review. So I'm just quickly catching up on comments. The Praxis set. So I'm just going up a bit to Ronald. I haven't used the Praxis set, so I am not 100% sure. I can't give you my personal opinion. A set that I really... Hey, McNuts! I love that name, McNuts. The set I really, really want to get, and I know I'm going to be really impressed because I actually have the prototypes that come through, is the Valerian set. And I really, really want to get the set of these. It's going to cost me a fortune, and I don't have the money at the moment. But Valerian sets, if you're looking at Praxis, I'd say, I think they come from about the same area. Go to Valerian set from Law Lock Tools. That's just my personal opinion. But, it's up to you in the end. Whatever makes you happy. So, alright. Moving on. Let's make this a bit more freaking interesting rather than me bullshitting on. Well, not bullshitting on. Carrying on about my review process, which up here at the moment is all fucking loopy. What? Hey, Lowell. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. What have we all been up to? I do apologise. I have been trying to catch up on comments on videos. I just have not had a bloody chance. As I said, the last 2 nights at work, I worked from 2:30 until meant to be 9:45 at night. The last 2 nights in a row, it was just me for one area. Tonight I had another person, but saying that, I was actually running over the other side to help all night. And I meant to finish at 9:45 at night. Tonight I didn't finish till 10:30. That was last night. Tonight I got out, just gone 10. It's just been absolutely friggin' hectic. Flat out. No dinner break. No 15-minute break, smoko. Nothing. Absolutely hectic. See you, Starry Lock. Hey, 3 Dog Night. What's going on? The other thing, I don't have them down here, but I wanted to give a big thank you and a shout out to Alex, who he sent me some ejector rods. The ones so that I can finally upgrade my Locksport's fidget spinner. Pretty much what I use it for. To replace the tip, because this is one of those shitty tips that comes with it. And he sent me a couple of extras, so I'm going to show you, and actually in the Sunday Beginner Series, I'm going to take you through how to make one of the tips. After I have a go first, to make sure I can do it nice and easily and smoothly without fucking it up on camera. So, big thank you to Alex for sending them in. I really do appreciate it. The other thing I'm going to be doing is showing you, once I order a little ladle spoon for heating it up, how to do some casting of keys with the woods metal I've got here that he sent me as well. So I'll show you how to do some key casting once I have a play around with that as well. But, as I was saying, what have we all been up to? Want to beef up the handles on the Praxis somehow. Heat shrink tubing, but get the marine grade one. It has a glue in the actual handle. This is a cheap Chinese pick. One of the very first sets I ever had. Snapped after a day. And I used the shrink tubing on them. So it has a glue on the inside, so you can kind of see it seals off the end. That adds a little bit more beef to it. Very comfortable, and it works very well. If they're the 15,000s picks and they're a little bit thinner, like I did with the very cheap homemade decoder, stick a couple of pieces of wiper insert in there, heat shrink it on, adds a little bit more rigidness to the handle. It's not as flexible as the actual steel itself, and adds a little bit more beef to it. And I have to admit, heat shrinking is very comfortable. So you got someone from Alex too. Yep. So yeah, key casting, how to modify a cheap Chinese disc detainer pick. All going to be coming up in the Sunday Beginner Series. G'day Alex, what's going on? Sorry I'm late, I have a note from my mum. Well, you better send it to me or you're getting an F. An F for fuck you. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be coming up. Reviews, product giveaways. I'm trying to give back as much as I can to the community. I want to try and give out quite a bit. pick gun is the first thing. Because of how I get paid with my work, I would love to be able to give away something every week, but I only get paid fortnightly. Why have I got cat's hair stuck in a texter? I only get paid fortnightly, so every second week is payday. It's the way the health industry does it here. I don't know why. It's better than Audi. By all accounts, they get paid monthly. So, every second week I'll try and send out parcels, or I'll do the giveaway on week 2 so that I can draw the winner on week 1 from what my work is. So I get paid on week 1s. So that way I'll be able to do the review item, do the giveaway, and then the week later I'll be able to send it out. So if you haven't already, again, jump on Wednesday's video where I did the review of the Dino pick gun, and B-Scumber is the code word. Put that in the comments. Go into the draw to win it. Again, I can only send it where it's legal, and you must be a subscriber. So, Pocket Woman, hope it goes well for you. Fingers crossed. If you're getting an injection in your hip, I'm guessing it's a cortisone injection. So, fingers crossed. My old man, he had 3 discs, something popped in his back. He used to get cortisone injections every year. If he didn't, he couldn't walk. So, fingers crossed that it works very well for you. How much is £40 in US dollars? I'm not sure. Whenever I do the reviews, I look at the price and then I spend ages on the internet converting from Australian to American to Canadian and then to Great British pounds. It's a lot of bloody work for a review video. They take ages to do. So I do apologise if I am really down. As I said, I am fucking exhausted. Working flat out all week. I have 3 days off, which isn't actually 3 days off. It's getting videos done for next week. Working on my wife's car. Finishing all the chainsaw work around the side of the orchard. Finished mowing the lawns. I had to finish off the driveway. I did all the ride-on mowing. I just got to do all the whip snippering and hand mowing where I can't get in the ride-on. And it's like 300 metres bloody long, our driveway. Plus all the other farm work I've got to catch up on. So it's going to be hectic. So what have we all been up to? What's new? What's going on? What are we all working on? I do apologise again for Monday. I just hit a slump. I couldn't pick shit. I got Master Lock number 3s. I can pick them with my bloody eyes closed and one-handed. Could not pick them. Nothing. I could not pick shit. I don't know what happened. It was all good. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it's all the stress from everything else that's been going on. All the shit that's been going wrong. They say it happens in 3s. For me, it just happens in thousands. I don't know. With all the stress and everything, it just... My picking skill went into the fucking ground at 6 foot under. It was terrible. Couldn't pick shit. Kind of hoping it changes and I can get some picking done for this week because it's been ages since I picked on camera, and I know it's dark arts lock picking. We're meant to be picking, but when you hit a slump, it freaking sucks. I mean, it is difficult and a lot of work to do 4 videos a week, but it's what I promised. It's what I enjoy doing, so I'm going to do it. It's a hell of a lot of work, but I love it, and I wouldn't change it. Even if it made it a lot easier for me, I wouldn't drop down how many videos I do a week. Got to do 4 videos a week. I enjoy doing it. I'll try and if anyone have any suggestions as well, because I kind of feel at the same time I enjoy doing 4 videos a week. It kind of feels like I went stagnant. That's why I brought the Casual Fridays, Casual Friday Night Lives, where we can just lay back, relax, and talk about the week of Locksport. But I kind of feel, like it's went stagnant. Picking on a Monday, review on the Wednesday, there's picking or a video of something on the Friday and the Sunday Beginner Series. And my views and everything just kind of dropped and it just felt robotic. I don't want my channel to be like that. I want it to be interesting, new, cool, keeping everyone entertained. And that's why I come up with the Friday Night Live, Casual Friday Night Lives, where it's not, so professional, trying to get, perfect video done, all the fancy editing and all that stuff, all the work I put into it. Didn't want to do that. I just wanted something where we could all relax, say whatever we want, get stuff off our chest, talk about the week, whether it's work or you're picking, if you got reviews coming up or giveaways coming up or anything like that you want to share in an awesome, awesome group of people. That's why I started these live streams. I know it's mainly just looking at me. I want to try and get this set up to a point where I can actually bring in video conferencing so you can have for people that would like to do a face chat to chat and talk to everyone. Tried running it through the Discord app for people on Discord, but I haven't got it on my wife's laptop. Since those of you that don't know, my old one broke, so I punched it. But throw a lock Thursday. I like the sound of that. Yeah. See how far I can throw a lock. What'd be awesome is to actually build a lock launcher. Because of how much bloody land we've got here, I reckon I can get some nice distance. It's actually looking at some giant elastic band or exercise bands I've got, and I said to my wife the other day, I'm like, would it be bad to make a giant ass slingshot that I could launch it from? I said launch it from the front of the house down into the dam, just. And Master Lock makes something decent. Just call it an American. Yeah, I mean, Master Lock, yeah. The Lotto Locks, the Master Lock Lotto Locks, honestly, what I don't get, and they take a lock that isn't designed to be extremely secure. I mean, it's a plastic body, you could melt the bloody shit like that, you could snap the plastic body, you can cut it. You can get into one of these extremely easily. They're not designed for, full-on personal protection or product protection. They're designed, you put them on a piece of equipment so that no one can turn it on while someone's working on it. And they put a pretty fucking decent core or Bible in there, some nice security pins. Why? It's a lotto lock. Lock out, tag out. You lock someone out for a short period of time while you're doing work on a machine. It's not very secure. If they were to take the core from one of these and put it in a Master Lock Bloody 3, they'd have a pretty decent lock because, honestly, the physical security on a Master Lock 3, the outside, the laminated, the new hardens, shackles, everything, is bloody awesome. Why not put a core like that in one of them and they'd have a bloody decent lock that a lot more people would actually trust rather than being a joke for the friggin' Locksport community? Don't get it. Hey, Shua! How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time, mate. Hope all is well down there in Tree Headland. So let me just quickly catch up. It's hard to try and catch up on comments because I've got them on my phone watching this. Dodge Locks can only pick a master number 3. Yeah. think I'll make a video about my Ruka 500 launch. I keep hearing a lot. Rucos seem to be, I don't know if it's just me, but Ruko seems to be getting around a lot these days. Oh, I'm sorry, Dance. Hi. Hi, Dance. Um, sorry, couldn't help myself. You always dislike my videos. Actually, that's one thing I wanted. Who the hell dislikes a video giving away free shit? My Wednesday review, because it's a giveaway as well, got 2 dislikes. I mean, it doesn't worry me, but I just can't wrap my head around why you would dislike something for free. Doesn't everyone love getting free stuff? I just, plastic locks are good for when electricity isn't involved. Yeah, but who doesn't like getting a shock? It perks you up. Rico's just 80 years ahead of America. Yeah, Rocos seem to be getting around a lot lately. I don't know if it's just because I've been trying to catch up on Rune's videos. If you haven't already, go check out Rune's videos. He's very, very knowledgeable when it comes to Rukos, and I've learned a hell of a lot more on Rukos than I ever have just watching his videos. So definitely go and check it out if you haven't already. No one will give you hate, Dance. We'll think you're a prick. I couldn't help myself. It's awesome. Yeah, go and check him out. And as I always say, I always try and bring this community closer and closer together. And I always stick up for members in this community. If you're nice to me, I'm a man of honour. If you're nice to me and you show me respect, I show it back. Respect is something that is earned. This is a fantastic community. I cannot thank this community enough. That's why I'm trying to do more giveaways now, because I just want to give back. It is absolutely fantastic. I've got locks sitting up here that have been sent in. So this is all the locks that I haven't picked yet on camera. There's not many there. A lot of them are quite high security, like the buy lock, which at the moment I've got no freaking hope. A Medico, Asa, shit, can't say that, sorry. Asa Twin 6000, a lot of high security stuff that I have not had a chance to or even get near at the moment. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Must be the chili fries I had for tea. Oh, when I got home. But, this is a great community. I want to try and give back as much as I possibly can. So that's why I'm doing a hell of a lot of giveaways. And I never ask for anything in return. I never ask for money, to cover postage or anything like that. I do it out of the kindness of my heart. It costs enough as it is, trying to get into this sport. They say it's a cheap alternative. Not really, because as soon as you see a bloody beautiful lock, and I don't know if it's me or if you get it as well, you just want to buy it. You kind of go into your lock shop. For me, I go in the Bunnings. I've been in there. I've probably spent someone's wages in there on all equipment to finish my wife's car. I've probably spent someone's wages in there in 3 days. But every time I go in there to buy a tool, and before I realise it, I'm walking towards the lock section, and I have no bloody idea why. Can't help it. Did you get into my blue I sent you? I haven't gone back to picking since I failed on Monday with that bloody picking slump I've hit. I've just been I've stopped picking. I haven't picked anything. I've just been focusing on work. That's it. As I said, the start, I have not stopped. I've been flat out working all week. I'm still wearing my bloody work uniform. I am rooted. Speaking of work uniforms, got my ID badge on as well. So, yeah, I haven't even taken that off, and I always take that off so I don't damage it. So let me quickly catch up. Yeah, Dons does have an addiction to buying locks on his on eBay. Pocket Woman got the first dislike on a video. That sucks. You have great content. Someone will always get offended or dislike something. That is true. Yeah, so saving kittens from a burned house would get dislikes. Um, yeah, dislikes. I don't see the point in them. If you're gonna dislike something, why even watch it? At the end of the day, it all is good for your YouTube channel, whether you get dislikes or likes. It's all. Sorry, I've got the bloody camera all the way over there. There's my Predator helmet. For those of you who haven't seen it, which you probably have. It's all, you know, activity on your channel. So whether it's likes, dislikes, anything like that, it's all good for your channel. It helps to build your channel and get it out there. As I said, I've been reading a lot on how to try and make your channel more interesting, how to add special features to it, just to try and make it a bit more inclusive, to try and get a bit more community involvement into it. What would be awesome, as I said, like, is to try and get this live stream, casual Friday night live, to where we could have, special guest appearances in a way. Say a Skype call with Matt's Lockpit or Dents or someone that's willing to show their face on camera. Try and get a bit more of that community involvement. I show my face, I don't give a shit. Dent said the other day my face offends him, and as I said, it's a good thing I don't give a fuck. And talking about, dislikes and people getting offended by stuff, I want to make this very, very clear, and it was actually said by a comedian called Jimmy Carr, who I love. He's dirty, he's rude, he's awesome. Offense isn't something that is given. You cannot give offense. I can't give you offense. I could say something, but I can't give you an offense. Offense is something that is taken. So, as he said, you could be up on a stage and have a crowd of 1,000 people. You could say a joke. 999 people find that joke absolutely hilarious. One person will take offense to that joke. That's why you take offense. You don't give offense. You take it. And, what I think is humorous, other people might not. What you think is humorous, I might not. It's one of those things, you can't please everyone. Don't go through your life trying to absolutely please every single person, because there's no point. Someone's always going to find something to bitch about or dislike or try and, do a video to discriminate you or, abuse you, whatever it may be. Just forget about them. Don't change who you are just to please someone else. One of the only good pieces of advice my old man ever gave me, not only was no matter how good or how much you practice, there's always going to be someone better than you. That he was right with. But he also said, don't change who you are to try and make others happy. Because at the end of the day, it won't make you happy. And what makes you happy is most important. I had my brother, Bronx Lockpicker 60, an absolute legend of a guy. One of the best people you could ever wish to meet, or talk to. I consider him family. He's always had my back. I've always looked after his back, And he asked me for my advice, and I said, yeah, okay. And he said to me, "What can I do to make my channel better?" He goes, "Because no one's watching the videos. What could I do to make my channel better?" And I said, "I can't tell you what to do to make your channel better." And you can't tell someone what to do to make the channel better. You can give ideas, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, and as I said to him, and I'll say it to everyone on the chat here, if you are happy doing what you're doing, that's what matters. It's your channel, the way you want to run it, how you want to run it. That is what it's about. What makes you happy, do it. If you're happy picking locks, then pick locks. If you want to destroy locks, then destroy locks. If you want to do a channel where you bitch about everything, bitch about everything. As long as it makes you happy, that's the main thing. As I said, that's why I do 4 videos a week. I love it. It makes me happy. I enjoy giving out to the community. That's why I'm doing giveaways. I enjoy picking. I enjoy communicating and talking with everyone, seeing what everyone's been up to and what's going on. At the end of the day, whatever makes you happy, do it. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. I know I've kind of gone a bit up and down, but let me quickly catch up on these comments before we wrap this video up, because it's been nearly an hour. And I did promise I'm trying to make these shorter. But there's so much you can talk about when it comes to stuff. Sure made a cuppa. Well, where's mine? I want a coffee, please. Black, no sugar. I'm really behind. Oh shit, I just got blind from the lights off the camera. Don't you hate it when you get those coloured spots? No, Butcher's Block, didn't miss anything. Yep, dislike, still a view. Alex. Don's Locks, you haven't missed all the gossip, you haven't missed anything. We've moved on. As I said in the last live, any trolls, anyone that's going to come and abuse and attack you, block the channel. If you go to their channel or if you go onto their comments, you can bring up a little flag. Click on that and you go down to block user. Click block user. Then they can't comment on your videos. They can't do comments or anything like that. They can still dislike, I'll do a video abusing you. Just dislike, block the user. They can't comment on your videos, so you don't have to put up with their crap. They don't know you've blocked them. Don't watch their videos. Don't feed. All they're after is that attention. That's what they need. They want the attention, like a little kid screaming out because they don't get a lollipop. They want the attention. If you don't give the attention, then they've got nothing to feed on. And they just disappear. So that's what I've done. I've just moved on. I've blocked everything. I've ignored everything. Moved on. Don't give a shit. So that's what happened with B Scumber. So I'm just really trying to catch up. Pocket Woman's face has been shown a few times in reflections. When the dog takes out the camera, it happens. I been trying to find a thing of Bosnian Bill's face. I know we all have done it. We've all done it. Just admit it. Just admit it. We've all done it. We've been looking for Bosnian Bill's face. Just to see what he looks like. Yep, Pocket Woman, Bronx Lockpicker 60 is a great community member. Please go and check out his channel if you haven't. Peerless, I'll do a face reveal next video. Yeah, it might scare the shit out of everyone. No, I'm joking. Definitely. We should do more face reveals. A lot of us don't because of security. Me personally, I don't give a shit whether you see my face or you don't. It was kind of scary actually doing the first face reveal. I remember my first couple of videos, I was very, very quiet. There was a lot of ums and ahs. I was shit scared. Now I've come to grips. I'm used to it. I enjoy it. But then screw the haters, damn straight. Um, let's see. Dent. Yeah, Dent showed some pretty provocative photos on Discord if you haven't been on there already. Duck lips with Dents. So I'm trying to really catch up on these hate snowflakes. Funny when I get called a snowflake. Oh, you can't actually see on this camera, but I have olive skin. And as I've said before, gypsy. I have gypsy blood. My nan was the last full-blooded gypsy in our family before she passed. I'm half gypsy, half Irish, and I was the first one in my family born here in Australia. So I'm a winching potato eater that loves to throw shrimp on the barbie. We still don't say that. But, you know, I go by dark arts. Again, we have, you know, names for our channels and stuff. But everyone knows me. I'm James. I've come out and said it in my face reveal video that I did. Even though you've seen my face before, it was actually my way to officially, say who I was. My name's James. I'm in Australia. I work as a personal care assistant. I used to be a chef. I come out with all of it. I don't hide who I am. I don't have a reason to hide who I am. I don't hide behind a fake name or a channel or anything like that. I show my face. It'd be really fucked up if I tried doing a face reveal now, wouldn't it? I do go by Dark Arts or Dalp, which Ryan McCreary, aka Moving Picker, put up on the Discord server. Every time someone mentions Dalp or says DALP, it comes up with is a sellout. Because he's a bitch. Please don't kick me. I still want to be an admin. But, yeah, I know, Casual Friday, I've gossiped on enough. I've spoken enough shit. I'm fucking exhausted. I want to finish my energy drink, have a vape, and then hop into bed. If not, I won't sleep. I think sleep is a pointless activity. And get some videos, caught up on some videos. So just checking my Fitbit. It's gone 12 o'clock here, so I lost my steps. It was way over 10,000 steps tonight at work. I am not a sellout. I am not. I don't get paid to do reviews. I don't get paid to run my channel. I don't ask for my... I'm not a sellout. At all. I don't mind if you call me a sellout. It's an inside joke. It's hilarious. I think it's fucking funny. Never take yourself too seriously. If you do, you lose all the fun. You lose the spark. If you can't laugh at yourself, then who can? The way I see it. I gotta try and get my hair cut soon and dye it. I've got so many fucking grey hairs coming through. It's not funny. I look like Don's locks. The grumpy old bastard. But big thank you to everyone for stopping by. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Also, have a look through all the comments. I do not haul myself out to master lock. Do not. Although master lock, if you haven't already, everyone that's in the comments section here, go check out their channels if they're posting videos or even if they haven't. Hit the subscribe button on them. Show your support to this fantastic fucking community. Big thank you to everyone who has supported this channel. Hopefully, a lot of you will be able to win stuff. I wish I could give everyone something, but, unfortunately, Mountain Dew can sponsor my channel. I got mother. I drink so much energy drink. My piss looks like Shrek. If you ever see the movie Role Models, I order and pay for a lot of stuff then, so I don't just get free shit. That's all. Not sponsored by anyone. Dutch Amsterdam prostitute juice. Buy yours today. No. Piss fun around. I'm that exhausted. I've lost my mind. I've gone batshit crazy. Big thank you again to everyone. Go and subscribe to everyone's channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on mine and bitch slap the hell out of that like button. If you haven't hit like, you can't enter the draw to win. Actually, I can't tell. If you do like, it's just a nice bloody thing to do. A big, fat thumbs up. Unless you bite your fingernails like I do. And it's pretty shitty thumbs up. But hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Go check out everyone else's stuff. Have a great weekend. I will see you all on Sunday for the Sunday Beginner Series. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I haven't recorded the video yet. That's what I'm going to do over the next couple of days. But, I'll see you then. Picking on Monday, review Wednesday, and I will announce the winner of the giveaway for the pick gun. So definitely go and check it out. B-Scumber is the code word. Go and put it in there if you haven't already. And, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one. Keep legal. Don't do anything fucking stupid. And come and join us on Discord. Extraordinary League of Pickers. Links in all my videos. Come and check it out. Again, big thank you to Locksport's Toolbox for sending in stuff that I can give out to the community. Really do appreciate it big time. More than you could ever know. And stay safe. Have fun, and cheers, guys. Have a good one. I'm fucking off to bed. Subscribe. Shit, where's the button gone?